Are you a growing SME struggling to manage your marketing without the overhead of a full-time marketing personal team? Well, you're not alone. The reality is that many businesses hit a point where they need expert strategy and consistent execution, but just can't justify a full-time salary. Or they've tried outsourcing to an agency and felt like just another account in a long queue. Or even worse, you've got no idea of what's being done and what you're actually paying for. So in today's episode, we're unpacking the role of a fractional marketing executive, what it is, how it compares to hiring in-house or engaging a traditional marketing agency, and why it might just be the solution that your business has been looking for. So by the end of this episode, you'll have a clear understanding of the options available to you, what you're really paying for with each one, and how a fractional approach can give you a strategic leadership without the full-time price tag. So welcome back to the Digital Success for Business podcast. I'm your host, Leanne Cohens, a digital success coach and founder of the agency Marketing Leap. And if you're a business owner looking to grow online without the overwhelm, you're in the right place. For over the past 11 years, I have worked with businesses of all shapes and sizes, and one thing that comes up time and time again is this question. So do you really need to hire someone full-time to manage your marketing? Well, there's actually a service called a Fractional CMO. So what is that, and how does it work for small SMEs like yours? A Fractional Chief Marketing Officer, or Fractional CMO, is a senior level marketing strategist who works with your business part-time or on a project basis rather than being a full-time hire. You get the leadership, strategy and accountability of a seasoned marketing professional without the salary, super and overheads that come with bringing someone in-house. This role is ideal for growing businesses, especially those in that awkward stage where DIY marketing is no longer cutting it, but hiring a full-time team is out of reach. You might have a website, you're on social media, maybe you've even run a few campaigns, but things aren't consistent, or you're just not seeing the return that you expected. That's where a fractional CMO steps in. They don't just run your marketing, they build a roadmap. They align your strategy with your business goals, and then they guide the execution. So making sure that your messaging, content, SEO, advertising, and analytics are all working together towards the same outcome. Think of it this way. Compared to hiring a full-time staff member, a fractional CMO is more flexible. You don't need to onboard or manage them, and you're not locked into a salary. You get high-level strategy and direction without the full-time commitment. So what's the difference between a fractional CMO and a digital marketing agency? A fractional CMO sets the plan and leads the direction. A marketing agency then helps deliver what's in the plan. For the bottom line, it's a retainer or a fixed monthly or hourly rate as opposed to project or service-based business pricing. And for many SMEs, the sweet spot is actually having both. A fractional CMO to steer the strategy and a trusted agency to implement the tactics. Compared to hiring a marketing agency, a fractional CMO is more embedded in your business. You're not just another client in a roster. You're getting a dedicated expert who takes the time to understand your operations, your audience, and your goals. Then they bring or manage the right providers to execute. At Marketing Leap, we offer this as a monthly service where we become your outsourced marketing manager. We cover strategy, website updates, SEO, content, socials, paid advertising, and reporting, all with a fixed monthly fee. It's tailored, it's hands-on, and it's scalable. And this is especially useful for established SMEs who are growing, launching something new, or rebuilding after a challenging year. So if you've been asking yourself, do I need to hire someone to handle my marketing? Or maybe you're asking, am I ready for an agency? Or maybe why does marketing feel so disconnected across all the platforms I'm posting on? This might be the solution that you actually didn't know existed. So what are the benefits of using a fractional CMO model for your business? Let's break down why more and more SMEs are choosing this particular fractional model and why it works so well in today's business environment. Running a business means wearing a lot of hats, And as your business grows, marketing becomes one of the first things to get inconsistent. You might outsource bits and pieces, your Facebook ads here, your website there, but without someone owning the full picture, it can feel fragmented, disconnected, and quite often expensive. And that's where a fractional CMO brings value. You're not just buying time, you're buying clarity, consistency, and a plan. And here are some of the biggest benefits. The first one is strategic direction without the full-time cost. You get executive level insight without the 100K plus salary or needing to manage another staff member. We take the pressure off you as the business owner and give the marketing the focused leadership that it needs. Instead of second guessing what to post or where to spend your ad budget, you've got someone who builds the plan, tracks the results, and then tells you what's working and also what's not. The second benefit is integrated execution across all the channels. At Marketing Leap, we don't just advise, we manage the delivery too. Now this includes website updates and maintenance, search engine optimization, social media planning and scheduling, paid ads on Google and Facebook, paid ads on Google, Facebook and LinkedIn, email marketing, and ongoing reporting to track the progress. You're not juggling 5 different freelancers or agencies. You have one point of contact and one team that's managing it all led by your fractional CMO. The next or third benefit of a fractional CMO is more agility than an agency or a full-time hire. Hiring a full-time marketer is a big investment. So is signing a long-term agency contract. A fractional model gives you flexibility. You get leadership and accountability without the long-term lock-in. And that means that your marketing can scale with your business. Need to focus on lead generation this quarter? Then we just simply adjust the strategy. Want to launch a course or a product? We map it out. Need to cut back or shift direction? Then we pivot with you. And finally, and most importantly, the focus is outcomes, not just activity. A fractional CMO model is designed to deliver measurable outcomes, and that means that every campaign, every post, and every piece of content is working toward a clear goal, whether that's more leads, more sales, or more traffic. And you get regular reports so you always know what's happening and why. We don't get paid to do busy work. We get paid to move the needle. Let me give you a real example of how our fractional model works in practice and how it delivered clarity and traction for a business with a brilliant product but limited time to market it effectively. Meet Richard. He runs a specialist tech company that builds powerful warehouse management solutions that are integrated with NetSuite. His business is highly technical, niche, and absolutely packed with expertise. But marketing certainly wasn't getting the attention that it needed. Richard didn't need a full-time marketing hire. He didn't need a standard marketing agency package either. He needed someone to step in, take the reins, and bring all the moving parts together strategically and consistently. And that's what we did. And here's how we helped. We first clarified the brand messaging, shifting from tech-heavy features to outcome-focused benefits that spoke directly to warehouse and operations managers. The next step was to redesign website content to align with SEO best practices, making it easier for NetSuite users to find their business when searching for warehouse solutions and specialized warehouse labeling solutions. From there, we created a series of SEO-optimized blogs and LinkedIn articles targeted at specific use cases, like bartender printing and NetSuite integrated fulfillment workflows that seamlessly tied into a structured content plan across all the social platforms that they're on and Google Business. Now, this included video scripts, positioning Richard as the expert and host, while Marketing Leap managed the planning, scripting, and repurposing of the content for maximum reach. This was then backed up with a LinkedIn ads and Facebook retargeting strategy to make sure that the right businesses and stakeholders were reached consistently, keeping his business top of mind. And crucially, we not only gave Richard back his time, he's just had his biggest month ever in nearly 12 years. So no more guesswork around what to post, no more wondering if the messaging was landing, no more random LinkedIn updates, It all now fits into a cohesive strategy. And all of this was done under our fractional marketing service. No full-time hires, no retainer agency fluff, just practical strategic leadership backed with delivery. Now Richard has a brand that speaks clearly, a platform that attracts the right audience, a marketing system that supports long-term business growth and keeps his sales team busy without him needing to touch it every single day. So after everything that we've covered today, you might be wondering, is this the right move for my business? Here's a quick way to tell. Are you too busy running the business to also be the marketing manager? Maybe you've tried agencies or freelancers, but it feels like no one really gets your brand. Maybe you have a team, but no clear strategy guiding your marketing efforts. You know what you want to achieve, but you're not sure how to bring it all together. If any of that sounds familiar, a fractional marketing executive might be exactly what you need. Someone who brings senior level thinking, hands-on support and clear direction without the commitment of hiring full-time. Someone who can assess what's working, what's wasting money and where your focus should be, and then actually manage the implementation with your team or ours. And at Marketing Leap, that's exactly what we offer. We tailor our fractional marketing services to fit your stage of growth, your goals and your resources, covering everything from strategy and SEO to websites, paid ads, social content and reporting. You don't need to do it alone, and you certainly don't need to sign another big agency contract. So if you're ready to get your marketing back on track, head to marketingleap.net and book a strategy call. Let's find out whether our team is the right fit to help you grow. And if you found this episode helpful, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, or simply share it with someone else trying to build their business with less overwhelm. Next fortnight, we'll be talking about digital marketing essentials, how to build a strong online presence for your small to medium business. Whether you're just getting started or want to make sure your current efforts are working, I'll walk you through the strategies that you need to have in place and what to focus on first. So thanks for listening to the Digital Success for Business podcast. If you found this discussion valuable, please subscribe and share it with your network. And for more insights and resources, visit our website and follow us on social media. Until next time, keep striving for digital success and measurable growth. Thanks for tuning in to the Digital Success for Business podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and follow us on YouTube for even more tips.